Yo, how you doing? People ask me all the time about listening to music when you train, and they ask me what's the right or wrong thing to do. And my opinion on it is, I'm probably going to go off into a bit of a rant here, so I apologise in advance if this takes a while. But it all depends on the individual, man. Like, I'm sure you expected me to say that anyway. But the thing with music, some people get really fired up by music, some don't. It all comes down to the individual. It's subjective, as pretty much everything is. So it all depends on how you respond to it. Something I'm going to invite you to do in this video is possibly something you may not have heard before. I like to particularly do it when I'm driving along, when I'm in my box of emotion, when no one can hear me, no one can see me. Well, they can probably see me, but I can't see them, so it's all good to me. But it's again about expressing your emotions and how you feel, because it's hard in today's society to express your deeper emotions of how you feel, and really letting loose is not easy in today's society. You can't just walk down a busy road and start screaming or shouting or crying or doing something crazy. So we trap a lot of our emotions, which does have consequences. You suppress your feelings, which ultimately can lead to depression when you're depressing how you feel inside. So I talk a lot about expression in other videos and how you need to let out your emotions. They're there for a good reason, and whether you like it or not, they've got to come out of your body somehow. So I've advised you in blogs and other videos to scream, cry, go mental, dance like a nutter, do all kinds of crazy shit, move your body, use your voice, right? And so with driving, what I love to do is turn my music up really loud, listen to music which really fires me up, and just go mental to it, like sing along, rap along, dance like a crazy man, and do that sort of shit. And what this has to do with listening to music when you're training, I personally like to listen to hip-hop. I love hip-hop, so 50 Cent, Nas, DMX, I love Drake, all that sort of thing. So if you can associate that feeling of expression and feeling, when you've let all your energy out, then you feel loose and relaxed but strong at the same time, right? So the thing with listening to music and acting a certain way to to a particular song, when that comes on in your headphones when you're in the gym, that's going to trigger your nervous system, if you like, to feel the same way, if you see what I'm saying. So if you let loose to a song in your car and then you listen to that music when you're in the gym, your body's going to relax and you're going to feel awesome, you're going to feel fired up, and you're going to feel strong, and you're going to probably have a better workout than you would. This doesn't necessarily go for everyone. Like I said at the beginning, music may just not be for you. You may well like listening to the way you breathe when you train, or I don't know, just listening to silence, or listening to the radio that's on in the gym, or whatever. But I definitely think it's a great thing. So give that a try. Go mental when you're in your car, and then start releasing that sort of energy into the world. I've started going into, I don't give a fuck anymore. I used to be so tense, but then when I've learned about this stuff and how expressing makes such a difference to how you feel, and trust me, it really does. I feel so little stress in my body anymore. There's hardly any tension in my body when I've released and I've done the exercises that I'm advising you to do. Just letting loose how you feel. You would do it as a child, so why wouldn't you do it as an adult? Because it's not meant to be. It's socially frowned upon. But that's bullshit. You've got to let your emotions out, man. So give it a try. I love doing it in my car because no one can see me, and it's something that it needs to come out, and you've got to do it somewhere, and the place you feel comfortable doing it is the best place to start, because you're not going to be likely to do it. If I tell you to go and start screaming in the middle of a high street, you're probably not going to do it. So start small and then work up to expressing in public. Okay, that's my advice to you. Best of luck.